Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to this session about the shoulder mobility. We have done a lot of shoulder mobility sessions, some of them with a stick, but we try to use different exercises, although you may have the same stick. So for today, I am just going to use an umbrella because it's longer than my actual golf club. But you can use also a hiking pole, a broom, whatever you have that is long enough so you can hold on to the edges. So, if you have any medical or physical conditions, so please check with the physicians before you start any exercise regimen. If an exercise is challenging for you today, just skip that part and just follow along when you feel like you control the movement. Welcome, everyone who is here with us today. I also welcome everyone who will see this recording later. Always appreciate and thank you for your presence on this channel and for your feedback. Most of you are new, so please subscribe to our channel. It helps us to deliver these sessions free, and we try to deliver them daily. Sometimes it's challenging because we have to change the hour. We had a tornado and some rain are coming along the way, so we adapt. But you always find the recording on our space, so please feel free to go to the recording and do it in your own time, your own space. That's the beauty of working from home. You choose the time that is right for you. All right, so without further ado, let's start. Let's go in the middle of the mat and grab whatever device you choose as a stick or a pole today. Just breathe in and let's just close our eyes for a while. I'm just going to stay on the side so you can see me from the side. So just check the position of the shoulder. So this is the one that we work today. So move the shoulders backwards, roll the shoulders backwards and bring the shoulders together. As you move the shoulders backwards, you see the chest is like really opening. And stay here and just breathe in and gently breathe out. We ground ourselves on the breath, breathing in and out. One more time, breathing in and gently breathing out. And now, let's bring the palm in front of us so we can hold on to both hands. So, hands and arms are parallel with the mat. We just open on one side and we go 180 degrees and bring it back. And we do 5 here. And you already feel this opening at the shoulder level, at the chest level at the same time. So, and now I got to 5. Now here I am doing the rotation, a whole rotation. So I'm reaching out with the arm, reaching up towards the ceiling. And as I rotate, I look towards my arm in the back. I follow with my eyes and I bring it back. So I do 5 big rotations in this direction. And I also notice the spine that goes all the way through the hip. So I'm not just opening at the shoulder level, but I'm also rotating the spine and I feel the hip engaging in this movement. One more time in this direction. Now, same arm, I'm going down towards the earth and I'm following with my eyes. Now I'm reaching backwards and up towards the sky and I bring it all the way up here. And again, I do this rotation and every time I try to reach a little bit longer. Let's do 2 more. So we do a series of 5. Very good. Now, before we go on the other side, again, let's pull the shoulders. Let's round the shoulders backwards and open the chest. And I'm just going to turn towards the camera. So the first one is I'm just opening with the arm parallel with the mat. And I do 5 openings here. And feel the shoulder as I'm keeping the arm parallel with the mat. Oh, it feels good. One more. And now I'm reaching up towards the sky, rotate the palm backwards and I look after my palm, so I rotate my head as well. So I go big rotation backwards and then I come back one more time. And last one in this direction. And now the same arm, I will go down, still following with my eyes, go backwards and try to reach high up towards the sky. We do an isometric move with the other hand, so it doesn't move, but you still feel the muscle engaging over there. So we work both sides. One is doing the rotation, the other one is holding, and the core muscles are stabilizing to allow us to perform this movement. Very good. So I am in front of with the stick in front of me. Both arms are almost at the edges, and now it's like I'm driving here. Like I have a driving wheel. I will take the stick and I go into a rotation with the arms, but also from the hips. So I basically switch the arms up and down and I move down. I follow with my hips and my spine is following this movement. One more time on each side. Very good. Very good. So from here, I'm just going to go into a round rotation, like I would put my coat on and go backwards, and then I come back on this side. And again, I will do two more on this side, gently coming backwards. I feel the mobility at the shoulders and at the hip at the same time, while I keep my stability, so my feet are still parallel. And now as I stabilize here, so move the shoulders backwards. The shoulders have a tendency to come forward. We move the shoulders backwards and have the chest up. And now I go backwards with the other hand and I change the rotation with control. So I control both my rotation at the shoulder level and at the hip level, and I do 3 rotations in this direction. Very good. So the next one, it's about balance, and I'm not going to put the sticky part. If you have a hiking pole, don't stick the pole into your mat, it will make a hole. Just place the other part and hold the arms away from you. So you are balancing, like the pole is in the middle and then the soles of the feet are a little bit farther away than the hip distance. And I try to lower it down so my torso and the arms are parallel with the mat. I stretch the upper arms, lower back, the whole back, and the back side of the legs. So stabilize here with one arm and then slowly come all the way up. We can increase, bring the arm a little bit, the pole a little bit closer to you. And as you feel the spine, so control the spine, fold the navel in here. You can open one arm up and the other arm. So we do a twist and a rotation here. Yep. And then again, you can move the pole away from you and lower the body in between the arms. So the arms are like really stretching here. So you feel the shoulder blade stretching. And not only that, you also feel the back side of the leg stretching. Wonderful. Wonderful. So the next one, I'm just going to bring the pole on the back. So this time I am holding with the arms on the side. So I open up the shoulders a little bit more. So instead of bringing the arms forward, I'm just holding on the side. So going back to the mat, I just wanted a close up. So I can stay here, open the legs, And let's twist on one side. Very good. Twist on the other side. Let's again twist on one side. Twist on the other side. We can rotate on one side. Very good. Rotate on the other side. One more time, rotation. And we can bring the soles of the feet like under your hips, inner hip distance apart. As you bring one knee up, you can rotate and feel that stretch deeper in the hips. So bring the knee up and rotate. And one more time. You can also bring the knee on the side. So as you lift the knee up on the side, you can feel that opening. Very good. Now lower the arm down. We are still standing, so you can do most of these exercises standing. You can also, we will do some of them lowering down, but for now, let's just open the arms over the head. So feel that stretch, and you can just lower one arm at a time in both directions. So as you lower here, come all the way up, and now pull the shoulders backwards and chest is up, and just lower the arms down. Very good. We take the bar behind the back, and now you can have the palms facing forward. If you have enough stability, you can keep the arms open on the side, but arms facing forward like that is good enough because it forces the shoulders to go back. And we step up into a lunge here. As we step into a lunge, so you feel that opening at the hip level. Very good. Now it's you rotate and we keep the balance here. So you can twist and then we open up the hip on one side. Very good. And we open on the other side. You get to go as low as you can feel. You can maintain this posture. So I can go with my elbow close to my knee and then come back up, rotate, and try on the other side. So try to rotate on the other side. Again, you have to have a good control, core control, and stabilization for this exercise. Rotate and then come back to center. So as we are coming back to center, we have the hips a little bit open wider. So again, we can rotate here from one side to the other side, side rotations, and then rotations, side bends. Sorry, the first one were the side bends, and then we do the rotation side rotations. Very good. And now I'm switching towards the lunge on this side. Again, you have to hold your balance wherever it feels comfortable, lower all the way to wherever you can control this movement. And as you rotate, you feel how much you can bend here sideways. We go on one side and then on the other side. So feel that really stretch deep in the hips. One more on each side and on the other side. Very good. Coming back, we are going to lower down on the knees. If you need to protect the knees, I have a very thick mat, but if you need to protect the knees, take a towel and fold it and place it under your knees. So open the leg on the side and take the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. As you stretch up towards the ceiling, we go into side bend and we can go as low here on the side. And as we come back up, you can take the leg, extend the leg, and see if we can do the same side. So stretching towards the same leg. Now changing the focus of the stretch is upper body, but it's the back side of the legs as well. Very good. Bring the knee back. And now we do a twist, and you would just hinge forward a little bit. So we open up the hip, or you can stay on the same side. So you lean on this side and stretch at the same time. Very good. So switching towards the other side. Find your way to center, align, and then open the leg on the other side. Once you're ready, always pull the shoulders backwards. So allow the chest to come up, lift the arms up towards the ceiling, and then go into the side bend with the knee bend. So it's enough of the stretch at the upper level. You can hinge into the hip, and that's a deeper stretch, both at the shoulder and at the hip level. And then we can extend the leg, and we are still keeping the same side here. Very good. Now, as you bend the knee again, we do a rotation into this stretch on both sides. So we experiment at both the hip level and the shoulder level, and then gently come back to the center. So hopefully you will feel this after the session, and it should feel good. So, well, let's keep this in front. I'm still on my knees, and I'm reaching up towards the sky. As I'm bending backwards a little bit, I try to open the hips forward and open the chest. So go with your range of motion. Just keep opening the hips and the chest, and then pull the navel in, round the spine, and go down towards the mat. So again, round the spine, come all the way up, reach up towards the sky, and then go a little bit backwards. One more time. Down, and we lower down on the knees. So the knees are bent, we sit on the heels, and we can go side bends here, sideways here, and also go into a wide child pose. So as you go into a wide child pose, you allow the spine to rest, and you can open the knees so the body goes in between the knees. Wonderful. We are taking the legs out and very good. So we extend the legs. So we do a variation of the saw going around the world. So instead of having the palms on the back side of the head and twisting on one side, we're going to raise the arms up, reach up towards the sky. Now you have the options of bending the knees or keeping the legs straight. And then you twist on one side, and then gently you twist on the other side. We come back to center, and again we twist on one side, and again we twist on the other side. Bring the heels together and round the spine, and just hinge from the hips and go forward. Wonderful. Coming back up in a wonderful L shape. Open the heels like mat wide, and now we go around the world. So you hinge a little bit forward, and then you go around, but you maintain the stability with your core muscles. You go on the left side, coming back, and you go as far as you can control this movement. Let's do one more time on this side. Woo. This is called going around the world. And then start the other way. I will do 3 here. Last one. And wonderful. I'm going to do roll up and roll down with the stick. For some of you, this may not be a good exercise if you have lower back pain, but if you don't, if you can't do the exercise, just follow along. So pull the navel in, that's engage the core, engage the glutes, and lower down one vertebra at a time, and stretch the arm over the head. Make sure, like me, you have enough room here so you can stretch without getting the plant on your face. So stretch the arm. And again, if you cannot do all the way up, just come up to the tips of the shoulder blades and lower it down. That's good enough. Yeah. So you still work the shoulders and the upper body as you come up and you lower the arms down. If you can come all the way up, we'll go into an L position. And as you lower down, you engage the core, engage the glutes. So I'll do two more on this side. And on the last one, I'm just going lower down towards my ankle. So I really feel the stretch on the back side of the legs. Very good. And as I lower all the way down, we stay here. And we just take the arms over the head, over the mat. Now, feet are down, right? So open the legs a little bit wider and just come on one side. So the shoulder is down. You just lift on one side and stretch, and then lift on the other side and stretch, and lower down. So you got to the last part of this session. You can put the stick away, and just bring the arms down and align yourself on the mat. Adjust the shoulder blades. Make yourself comfortable on the mat, maybe center on the mat. So you're aligned, even if you're lying down. Keep pulling the navel in, shoulders are together, and release any tension on the back side of the head. Move the chin from the right shoulder to the left shoulder. And again, move the chin from the right shoulder to the left shoulder. And rest like peacefully and feel the energy flowing through the body. So even if we haven't put strength effort into it, we had some isometric moves. So we had to hold the position and the balance. So the body has worked not only at the stretching part, but also to stabilize the body. So as you close your eyes, let's do 3 conscious breaths here. Breathing in, gently breathing out, and again breathing in and out. One more time, breathing in and gently breathing out. Now that we got to the last part of expressing our gratitude towards our body, our practice, ourselves, others, the world, let's take the right hand and place it on the heart space. And let's connect with the heart. Feel the heart. Shall we feel the heartbeat? Let's smile at the heartbeat. And then gently think of 2 things you're grateful for today. Then, if you need to stay in a longer relaxation mode or meditation, you can pause, stop the recording here. But if you need to go back, we always wiggle the toes and the fingers. They are the most distant from our nervous system, so we create movement back into the body. Bring the knees back to the chest, hug the knees and rock from left to right. And then gently slide on the side that is more convenient to you, so you can come back to the row. So come back to this session every time you feel like you sit too much. because it's really opening the chest, it's aligning the spine, it allows the spine to release tension on both the shoulders level and at the hips level. So some of these exercises you can do as you walk outside, as you go in the park. If you are hiking and you have a hiking pole, that's a very good device to stop and pause during a hike, because we always carry something on the back and the shoulders naturally have a tendency to come forward. So this is our chance to take 5 to 10 minutes to open up the chest, to release the tension on the cervical spine, the thoracic spine, and the lower back. And in this way, we also protect the lower back. So thank you so much for joining me today for this live session. If you see this recording later, thank you so much for your presence on this channel. Always appreciate your feedback. Tomorrow, live session again. We try to keep them daily because of some meteorological events. I had to move it a little bit later today, but nevertheless, you'll find the recording. Thank you. Once again, have a wonderful, wonderful day. If you're new on this channel, so please subscribe. It helps us to deliver these sessions free and to deliver them daily. And until tomorrow, have a wonderful day. Bye for now.